Hey, my super beautiful, lovely, gorgeous, beautiful souls. It's Lizzie the Lightworker here. So today, guys, I'm starting a whole new regimen. I have done specific sex signs like divine male Aries, divine Libra female. From now on, we're going to see how this works. I'm going to make these genderless because there are literally too many combinations for me to keep up with. So, and we're getting such a good, huge response with these twin flame videos, and I want to keep them going. So we're going to try this genderless, okay? So if you're finding this video and you're an Aries or you're a Libra, if you are a female or a male divine, however these messages resonate with you, because I have heard so many of you say they resonate in reverse all the time when I label them, we're going to try something completely different. So I'll pull cards, and if I get a male energy or a female energy, I will express that. But for now, we're looking at it this way. Aries is a masculine energy. Libra is a feminine energy, okay? So let's get right into this. And we're going to work on, just like we always have, we're going to say our divine Aries, and then we're going to say our divine Libra. So we don't have to make genders here. So in separation, what is happening with our divine Aries? Okay, so our divine Aries is carrying a bit of a feminine energy, but that doesn't mean anything, okay? We're looking at it like this. In separation, Aries from Libra. Aries has been secretive, okay? This is what could have led to the separation. Aries was secretive, holding back information, withholding sort of information, like not letting everything all out of the bag. Aries was sort of, I want to say, maintaining like this dual nature, okay? Up front, they look like they're very classy, very sophisticated, but deep down, it's like they know things, and they also were not willing or able to let everything out about themselves, okay? They were keeping secrets about themselves, okay? It could have been stuff about the past. It could have been personality things. Either way, they were keeping secrets. I'm also feeling like there was this other woman, like you're the other woman or they were the other woman situation, like a mistress. To me, this is cheating and dishonesty, okay? So our Aries may have not been being completely honest, and there was some deceit, okay? Lying, cheating, sort of sneaking around, sort of, lying to your face or making excuses or making up stories and wanting to get ahead with it, and no intentions of stopping. And I feel like, I don't know, there could have been something going on in their workplace. I'm thinking that could be an issue. Could have been like they were seeing somebody in their workplace, or you all met in the workplace. That's one thing that I'm thinking. Or it could be that they put in immense work to keep this facade going from Libra, okay? They put a lot of energy into this, a lot of work into this, a lot of oomph into this, so that they could maintain it. And Libra may have not known a thing that was going on because they were presenting as a different person. They were so cool Aries was so cool under pressure. Like if Libra questioned, are you cheating? Or is this going on? What the hell? This or that? They were so cool under pressure that it seemed like the easiest, like, lie could just slip out like the easiest. Like there was no effort to lie, okay? But a lot of effort to maintain this situation, okay? If they had somebody on the side, it was a lot of effort. And I don't feel like maybe this side person or this side woman or this side person knew anything about Libra, okay? So, I mean, that's my take on it so far. We're going to get into Libra's energy now because I am curious. So in separation, what has been going on with our divine Libra? All right, so our divine Libra, I feel like at first there may have been something with, I know what you're doing, and if you maybe stop, I will give you another chance. Or there could have been that they weren't fully committed, and Libra maybe wanted that commitment, so presented with that commitment proposal or a peace proposal or something like that. But I feel like because it didn't pan out, Libra like basically got in the car and head for the hills, like sped out of there, like a bat out of hell. And I feel like in separation, Libra is not that sad. They got to a point where they realized they were going to be about themselves after this type of a relationship, because I feel like this was really crazy what Aries was sort of doing or presenting with the hiding and not being truthful and being secretive and sort of this cheating and lurking and sneaky behavior. I feel like Libra was able to move past that because they had to hold on to themselves and keep themselves strong, because if they didn't, they would have just faltered and let this drag them down into nothing. It would have affected their work. It would have affected their future, their passion, their ability to want to go love again and all those things. Okay. So I feel like this threw Libra into a whirlwind where Libra was like, look, I got to move on. I got to do what I got to do for me. I got to do it today. Okay. And getting back to themselves and going out and sort of having a good time and being in a good energy where they were going to, no matter what it took, they were going to get past this. You didn't beat me. That was the energy transference. You didn't beat me. You hurt me, but you didn't beat me. And I'm going to be victorious over this. I'm going to push through. I'm going to speed out of here like a bat out of hell, like a speed demon. I'm out of here. I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on my intentions. I'm going to focus on balance in my life and staying on the road that I'm on, because it's leading me to better things. And I'm going to just take this like, as a sign. And they actually grew from this. Okay. So this was not a bad situation or a bad anything. Okay. Libra actually was able to grow from this, or is in the process of growth from this experience. Okay. Aries is still sort of in this nature, in this energy where, they're still only concerned with what they're doing to benefit themselves. Okay. And how they're going to maintain. So let's get down the middle now. Okay. So I feel like this was supposed to be more of a traditional relationship, and it didn't turn out that way because we have this type of energy. But I feel like this is more, was supposed to invoke the spiritual journeys, okay? Which I feel like it did definitely for Libra. Libra like realized this and was like, I'm just gonna do me, but did not for Aries. So sometimes it happens that way. But yeah, this was more of a spiritual to push them both into a spiritual conquest, a spiritual journey. And lessons were to be learned here, okay? This was karma, life, things from the past, from a past life possibly. Part of the contract that they had together was to learn lessons from this whole situation while they were in union. The painful things, the things that costed them to sort of examine themselves, more so Libra than, Aries. And I feel like Libra is our higher twin here. Okay. So yeah, I feel like it was supposed to be more traditional. That could have been maybe what our divine Libra wanted more here, was more of a traditional, let's, save our money, let's get married, let's work towards that, all those things. I don't know if there was a marriage that was interrupted here. Okay. Or there was cheating outside of the marriage and it ended it. I don't know if they were married as two twins were married. That could be that for a lot of people, and that this sort of ended the relationship or the marriage. Okay. Yes, there could be that. It could be that they met maybe outside of each other's marriages and it resulted in this, and that could be where we get the sneaking around from. But yeah, that's with that Hierophant, that's what I'm feeling. Okay. Yeah, and we're getting this possible divorce. Okay. So I don't know if we're going to look at this. Maybe y'all were married and you got divorced because there was infidelity. Maybe you each were married to someone else, cheated together, twin flames, and there was infidelity. Either way. Or one of you was married and went outside of your relationship. I'm feeling like more Aries than Libra, and ended in divorce or some type of split up or some type of upheaval or separation. Okay. This also indicates separation of two energies that are no longer together. I also feel like there is a karmic lesson here. I also feel like that there has to be like sort of like a justice sort of feeling for Libra. There must have been for Libra to sort of like go with this energy of the Chariot and be progressive and move on so quickly, or just sort of tear out of there. Like, nobody's business. But yeah, definitely feeling separation. I don't know if there's something with court or some legal issues. To me, that's saying like a divorce, some type of proceedings for a divorce. Okay, and I feel like Aries is a little bit on their high horse. They're more like, I can move on. I don't have any problems finding somebody else. Aries needs a lot of attention. They need their ego stroked. They need to feel big and bold and brave and sexy, and I'm the best. It's like the peacock in the yard that struts for all the other peacocks, and I look at my feathers and look at me. There's a lot of ego here, okay? And I feel like Aries was led to Libra to have their world cracked open about ego, okay, and that it's not always their parade, okay, and that they can hurt people. I'm just gonna take a sip of my coffee, guys. So they have to come to a realization about this. I also feel like Aries is going to try to contact Libra. They're not going to let this go. I feel like they feel a little bit bad that Libra is doing so well and doing okay, that's when they want to come and sort of try to like disrail or derail it. So Libra, watch out for that. I feel like Aries is going to try to come to you. They're going to be cocky a little bit. If this hasn't already happened, I feel like they're going to kind of present you in a sort of a cocky way. Or like, you need to forgive me, or, we need to try again. I feel like it will be a little bit like sexualized. Because I feel like this is somebody that's in an energy where they feel like their shit don't stink, kind of. So let's get another card. Yeah, and it's going to take a lot to sort of balance the emotions. I feel like Libra is going to come back at Aries with sort of like a more balanced, like emotional approach. Like, in other words, Libra has had time to work on his or her emotions. And that is the core of this. So I feel like Libra might be open to this, more open to this emotionally, but very on guard, sort of, and cautious, and definitely needs to use the intuition here, okay? This could also be a catalyst or a person that stood in their way, okay? So let's just say Aries was the male and had another woman on the side, and Libra found out about this, or Libra was the other woman. There is something in this whole aspect of the other woman. Okay, I'm going to keep saying that because that's what's coming out here. Okay, so if that was a problem in the past, it's still going to be a problem. Okay, so just something to think about. Now, I want to pull some cards for healing yourself. These are healing yourself cards. Okay, so I'm going to pull one for Aries side, and then I'm going to pull one for Libra side. So heal yourself, Aries. What do you need to do? What is something that you need to heal, Aries? And we're getting self-love. So there could be issues when somebody cheats or wants to cheat or be in a cheating type energy, that they have issues with self-love. So it could be, Aries, that this is sort of trying to throw you into awareness about your self-love aspect. So it could be that you need to examine this very deeply, maybe clear up some old wounds from the past, maybe get in touch with your inner child and work on some healing things with your inner child, or just learn to love yourself more. Now let's get one for Libra. So Libra, what is something that in separation, you need to heal? Something that you need to heal in separation from your twin Aries. Okay, let's get a card. All right, pay attention to signs. So it could be that you became aware of signs once you separated from your twin Libra. It could be that now you're aware of these things. I feel like you are more spiritually evolved, Libra. I feel like you already sort of know signs, and you're no problems with following them, going after them, going head first, no fear, using courage, sort of steady, let's do this, okay? So continue to pay attention to signs. Now, if you do have interaction with your twin and your twin does try to contact you, pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to what you feel, what's around you, maybe a song you heard the other day, a movie, anything that you feel you can draw off of for signs when this is happening, okay? It will help you use your intuition of how to deal with the situation. Because I want to know, even if you do approach this with your twin, you're still not ready, because he or she is not synced up yet properly. All right, guys, let me know what you think. Love you all so much. Thanks for tuning in, and see you on the next reading.